On the Medical Watch, AI in the ear.
Medical reporter Dina Baer tells us how the technology is turning up the volume for older adults.
It's already making a positive impact in medicine, from detecting breast and colon cancer to developing new drugs. Now device makers are using machine learning to tackle the #1 complaint among an aging population. Hearing aids boost volume, but they also turn up the noise. It's a setting many older people avoid.
Every other word was, huh?
Patrick Jarzembowski couldn't hear the conversation at a loud restaurant or social setting, even though he's worn hearing aids for 7 years.
Most patients by the age of 65, already 1 in 3, have hearing loss that needs help.
I was very surprised, shocked actually, at how much everything changed.
What's changed is what's inside the tiny devices.
With artificial intelligence, it's taking your speech information and that noise information, and it's able to do that noise reduction by increasing the conversation that you're wanting to hear in those loud settings.
It's phenomenal. And I'm not an internet, I'm not a technology kind of guy.
Patrick prefers trap shooting to technology. The sport likely cost him his hearing.
When I was having hearing problems, I would get aggravated, frustrated.
His previous models helped, but his latest pair, enhanced by AI, make a major difference.
When you're in these settings, whether it be a meeting, a group, and you just feel as if the automatic features in the hearing aid aren't doing enough to really filter as much of the noise as you'd like, that's where the spheric mode is really going to come into play.
Spheric mode is the AI component that's been taught to process like the human brain.
That's this artificial intelligence taking over now, saying, hey, I acknowledge that these sound waves coming into this chip are not speech. Okay. And so I want to reduce that so that Pat's in a restaurant, Pat wants to hear the speech waves coming in.
The new model includes 2 chips. One does the bulk of the work. It absorbs sound and speech and makes adjustments automatically. But the second chip serves a sole purpose. It differentiates speech information from noise information. The result is a 10 decibel reduction in background noise.
And so the secondary chip is able to obtain data, analyze it, and then actually make predictions based on previous experiences.
You hear everything. I'm not saying, huh, excuse me, pardon me, nothing like that. And it's a joy now to talk to somebody in a restaurant.
We had a patient last week who walked outside and said, oh my gosh, I could hear the birds chirp. And those are the things that just make you love what you do day in and day out. The bigger benefit of hearing aids is how they can help with social isolation. Improvements in hearing correlate with improved overall health. Insurance may cover some or all of the cost of the AI devices, which range about $2,700 to $3,000 per ear. Back to you.